welcome to Glow Up with Shelly, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my AM skincare routine. So this is what I do every morning when I wake up, and I'm going to share with you the products that I use and what those products do and the order in which I layer them, and I'm going to explain why I layer them in that order, etc. So first things first, do I wash my face in the morning? I mean, should I wash my face in the morning? I mean, shouldn't we all wash our face in the morning? No, I don't wash my face in the morning. So what do? I rinse my skincare off. That is it. So I'll tell you how I do it and exactly what I do, and then why I do it. So the reason why I don't wash my face in the morning is because, well, my skin's not getting really dirty at night. I sleep with an air humidifier. I have a clean silk pillow that I sleep on. So I don't really get any dust and debris on my skin. So I don't bother with washing it with a skin wash. Okay, I don't want to dry my skin out too much. And so that's why I don't wash it. And the way I do it in the morning is I get in the shower and I get my face a little wet, and then I just massage my skincare into my face. And that's kind of my morning facial massage. I just kind of massage all over. That stimulates blood to get flowing into my skin. It's really good for your face to get a good facial massage, and so that's what I like to do in the morning with my skincare. Just kind of rub it in. I let it sit. I let the steam of the shower come up and really open my pores, and then I rinse again and I move the skincare around and I let more steam come up and open my pores. And I keep doing that until my skincare is completely off. It takes a little bit for my skincare to get off. Like I said, I just kind of douse it with water, rub it in, douse it with more water, rub it in, douse it with more water, rub it in, and so on until all that skincare is off and I get it off my neck and my décolleté and all of that. And then I get out of the shower. Of course, I do the rest of my routine. I get out of the shower, put my body lotions on, and then I pat my face dry. Don't rub, pat, ladies, pat. Don't want to create any sagging. So what's the first thing I do in my skincare step? Well, I start with my toner. This is the Sukoyaka Urea Moisturizing Toner. It is a fabulous toner. It's a humectant. Remember, urea is a humectant. It breaks down the outer layer of skin and promotes skin growth. It helps the rest of your products penetrate more. It draws moisture to it. It also helps repair the lipid barrier. It soothes irritation, so it gets rid of some hyperpigmentation. It moisturizes your skin cells, and it also gets rid of the signs of UV damage. Remember, UVA and UVB rays cause damage on the skin. UVA are all of those skin damage that causes aging, so wrinkles, loss of elasticity, thinning of the skin. And UVB is what promotes skin cancer, and so you want to try to clear up all that damage, and so urea is a great thing to add to your routine and does help clear up a lot of that damage. So the next thing I go in with is this Glow Recipe Watermelon BHA Toner. And this is a pore tightening toner. It does contain alpha hydroxy acids, which are kind of like a chemical peel, but this is super light. It's mainly water. It doesn't have a lot of alpha hydroxy acids in it, but it does have a little, so it will help promote some of that cell turnover, which is what you want, right? You want some cell turnover because that allows the healthy, beautiful cells to come through, and so you do need to get the dead skin cells off. This is a good way to kind of add it into your routine. You'll also want to be exfoliating. That's another video all in its own. Sometimes I do my Fenty Fat Water in place of my Glow Recipe. And the Fenty Fat Water also contains alpha hydroxy acids, and so that does help promote cell turnover as well, but it also contains a lot of other beautiful things that stimulate collagen production. and contains hyaluronic acid, so it plumps up the skin. So it's a really good toner as well. So I will link all of these in the description box so that you can find them yourself, and I'll also link some alternatives to the pricier toners. So what's the next thing I do? The next thing I do is I go in with my Perricone MD High Potency Growth Factor Firming and Lifting Serum. This is a fabulous serum. It's an EGF serum. I just started using it, so I'm on day 3, I think, of using this. I will I will be doing a product review on this after I reach my day 30. I'm giving this 30-day trial. What are growth factors? Well, EGF stands for epidermal growth factors, and EGF basically is a single chain non-glycosylated protein, and it's one that naturally occurs in human cells, and the main purpose of it is to heal the skin by promoting DNA synthesis and cell proliferation, which basically means that it starts growing new cells, right? It is amazing. Once it combines with the receptors that you already have in your skin called EGFR, once it does that, it kickstarts a signaling process that basically tells your cells to repair, right? To thrive, right? For young healthy cells to grow. And that's why EGF serum often tends to be made from human fibroblast cells, and it's often called, a lot of people call it foreskin cells, because they're mainly made from young cells. And I think a few of the manufacturers that create it, some of them use like baby foreskin cells, and don't worry, they're not like getting new ones all the time, right? These are like cells that they collect, and then they make those cells grow more and more, and then they put them in the serum. So it's not quite as bad as it seems, but if that's too much for you, there are vegan products that contain, BioEffect is one, and it contains EGF from barley, and that one has amazing results too. So it's not like you have to put human fibroblast cells on your body in order to make the cell proliferation happen. You can use barley, and it's been shown in research by BioEffect, the company that puts out the serum, has demonstrated that it does promote this synthesis, DNA synthesis and cell proliferation in your cells. So one of the biggest controversies with EGF serum was they didn't believe that it got deep enough into the skin. It has been shown that while it doesn't penetrate fully into the skin, it signals the fibroblasts underneath the skin to go ahead and begin that synthesis and proliferation. And so it actually does tell those skin cells to create new healthy cells. So there is some science that using it daily actually does work, which is why I am giving this a 30-day run. So you want this wonderful serum reduces fine lines, it increases collagen production, it increases elastin in your skin. It basically tells your skin to be healthy and youthful like it once was. And there was always a little bit of worry with EGF when it first came out on the market. It's been out probably for almost 20 years now, but it hasn't gotten a lot of traction until recently because people were afraid that it would, you know, hey, if you're telling your skin cells to grow, aren't you going to cause it to have cancer? But there have been a ton of studies. It's been used a lot, and it doesn't promote cancerous cells. It just tells your skin to grow healthy new cells. And it's used in medicine a lot, and medicine research, and so it's definitely something that's gaining popularity and gaining traction, and people are really starting to use this. And it is a fabulous serum. I'm not sure if this one is fabulous, but I'll let you know in 30 days when I'm finished using it what my results were. So the next thing that I do is I go in with my Ordinary's Copper Peptides. Copper Peptides are fabulous to have in your skincare routine. Copper Peptides help reduce fine lines and wrinkles. They promote collagen production and elasticity in the skin. They are one of those scientifically backed repair serums, and so it's really good for your skin. It has a whole slew of data to support it, and I highly suggest that you be using a copper peptide. Now, one thing to note, if you do use copper peptides, just be super careful about mixing vitamin C directly over it. You want to make sure that that's in a totally another step. A totally different step, I should say. I don't use vitamin C myself, so it's not something that I really worry about with copper peptides. But if you do use vitamin C, I would just make sure that you put the copper peptides on, maybe put a couple other serums on or something in between, and then put the vitamin C on, so that you don't end up negating the copper peptides and the vitamin C, which is what happens. They kind of cancel each other out, and you don't want to do that, especially if you're spending money on products, right? We want to make sure that they all get in and they all work. I should say also with the growth factors, growth factors are actually known to help increase product penetration as well. So that is one thing that it will be doing for your skin, which is super beneficial, because the more we can get these products into our skin, the bigger our changes are going to be. So what's the next thing I do? I go in with my Biomimicking Peptides, and again, this is the Kate Somerville Biomimicking Peptides. These are the ones that I am using currently. This is just a host of peptides that are naturally found in the skin. There are tons of different kinds of peptide serums. Remember, peptides aren't going to make visible changes in your skin, because peptides are simply promoting healthy skin activity. They are clearing out free radical damage. So they're clearing out the damage that you're getting every day from the sun, especially from photo damage. So they're not going to make an incredible change in your skin, but over time, if you're using a peptide, it's going to help that photo damage that you are getting, because we're all, even if you wear sunscreen, you're getting a little bit of photo damage. It's going to help that photo damage clear out as you're gaining it. So this is almost like a very preventative step. So this is going to prevent further sun damage from ruining your skin or wreaking havoc on it. You don't need to spend $96 on Kate Somerville's Biomimicking Peptides. I'm pretty sure that the Biomimicking is really kind of like a marketing thing, because what it's saying is that it's mimicking the peptides that are in your skin. Most other peptide serums do that as well, right? Because they're putting those same peptides back into your skin. So you should have a peptide serum in. You don't have to spend a lot of money on this one. Like I said, I got these on sale. Speaking of which, the Perricone MD I did get on sale as well. I didn't pay full price for either of these serums. So keep that in mind. This is a pricier serum. I'll link some dupes that are more moderately priced in the box that I do use as well when I don't have the Kate Somerville. I just really like this peptide. It's got other things in it, and so it's super beneficial for the skin. It reduces fine lines and wrinkles and all of that, and firms and smooths the skin as well. And so then next, what do I use? I use my Matrixyl with Synthe 6 serum. And this restores, Matrixyl is amazing because it is a smaller molecule. It sinks deep into the skin, and it restores firmness and boosts collagen production. It increases skin elasticity and diminishes fine lines and wrinkles. It promotes optimal hydration in the skin. So this is a fabulous serum. I'm using the Timeless Matrixyl Synthe 6. There is one by The Ordinary. I'll put that one in the box as well, on the description box. This is a not too pricey serum. I think it's maybe like $30, not super high priced, but it packs a great punch. It's great to have in the skincare routine. I've probably been using Matrixyl for at least the last 4 to 5 years, and I do notice a huge difference in my skin from using it. So the next thing that I do, go in with my Niacinamide 10% plus Zinc 1% by The Ordinary. And niacinamide is so amazing. It protects against oxidative stress. It helps build keratin, which is a type of protein that restores your skin barrier and promotes healthy skin elasticity and firmness. It helps your skin repair the lipid barrier. So if you have lipid barrier issues, niacinamide is something that you'll definitely want to use. It also helps balance the oil production in your skin so that it stops the overproducing of sebum. So it does help with acne and large pores, which is caused by overactive sebaceous glands, and that helps this that as well. It reduces inflammation, and so therefore it treats acne. I've noticed that I don't have hardly any adult acne anymore after using niacinamide, because it's just fabulous and restores that oil balance really well in your skin. It also makes your skin smoother. It helps with like texture, like roughness of your skin, and I've definitely seen a huge difference. I never go without niacinamide AM and PM now. Fabulous serum. And then the next thing that it's something I've been using recently. It's Hey Honey Bee Clear Skin Purifying Bee Propolis Drops, and it's actually made from I think bee pollen. So this is a neat one. It's supposed to help with hyperpigmentation. I've only been using it for about a week. I haven't noticed any difference in my hyperpigmentation, but I will be doing an update on the Hey Honey and let you know how it worked out for me. It does wear nicely under my makeup during the day, so honestly, it's a good little serum. I don't know how much of a difference it's making, but I will let you know and keep you updated. I've used a lot of things for my hyperpigmentation around my nose, and it's something that just, it's really hard to get rid of in light-skinned people. So what's the next thing I do? I go in with my CeraVe Skin Renewing Eye Cream. This is a new cream that I've been trying. I've been trying it for about a week and a half. I haven't noticed any huge changes in my under eyes. I struggle with a couple of issues with my under eyes, a little bit of sagging, a little bit of fine lines, and definitely dark circles. My dark circles, since I've been using the Urea toner, have completely gone away. Almost completely gone away. I'm so shocked at what this has done for my dark circles. But I put that all over my face every day, morning and night. So I will do an update video on this when I reach my 30-day mark. I'm giving this a try. If you're trying anything, make sure that you give it some time. Skincare does not work overnight, and so it's something that you really have to you really have to give it a chance to try to work, and then decide later on if that's something that really made some changes to your skin. And I will let you know when I reach my 30-day mark what I think about this. So yeah, that's my eye cream. And then after that, I go in with my Toleriane Double Repair Face Moisturizer. This is amazing. It's by the Roche-Posay, and this is a lightweight moisture. It contains an SPF. This one does. They have another version that doesn't have the SPF in it, and that's good as well. I use that one at night sometimes when I want a lighter moisturizer. But this is a nice lightweight moisturizer that contains an SPF that's really fabulous. It goes on nicely. You can really layer it up, and it does wonders for the skin. It's a humectant. It has the ceramides. It's meant to repair the skin barrier, and this is a fabulous daytime moisturizer. I probably will not stop using this daily. I find it to be really great and hydrating, and just a very rich, beautiful moisturizer for as light as it is. After I do my La Roche-Posay, then of course I put on my sunscreen, and I'm using the R&R Sun Serum. That's a very good sunscreen. It's a little greasy, but I find that it wears pretty well under makeup as long as I top it off with a primer. So that is my AM routine, and I'm so happy that you watched this, and hopefully you got some product ideas. I'll link everything in the description box. Remember to hit like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because you'll want to know when I put out new videos. Thank you so much for watching.